Good afternoon and welcome to TORYS Stories. I am Anna Macabre reporting live from the studio today.
Hi, I'm Tori and this is Rachel.
Hi.
Today we're going to talk about mean girls or bitches.
Mostly known.
Yeah, as they're mostly known. So tell me, Rachel, what are bitches like?
Well, they're mostly like all about themselves, but when they come to other people, they just lower their self-esteem because, you know, they've got nothing else to do in their life.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think they purposely try and bring people down?
I think they do it to make themselves feel better, even though people would rather be themselves than them because no one wants to be a bitch. So.
But I mean, they're usually the popular people. Like, people would categorise them as popular. So maybe you do want to be like them?
I think it's mostly when you're little. Like, when I was younger, I really wanted to be like, sort of like them in some ways until I realised that how bad they really were and how all they do is just bitchy stuff. So it's not cool. This is Anna.
This is Anna.
Hi guys.
Okay, so have you had any personal experience with mean girls, Rachel?
Yeah, mostly when I was younger, like in intermediate, I went to Ferguson, just across the road, and yeah, it was pretty horrible, you know. People selling books and just retarded stuff that doesn't make sense.
Wow, it's really horrible. And is there any reason you think you got picked on by these mean girls, or is it just because they're horrible?
I think it's just because they didn't like me in general. Like, I never did anything to them, and I don't think I was like a nerd or anything. I hope not. But either way, I don't know. They had no real reason to diss me, so.
I think personally, I mean, like, I've had experience with mean girls. I think, like, at the start, when you're younger, they sort of call you names and stuff, and it's like, But then when you get older, it's the looks they give you.
Yeah.
You know, like, they just give you these horrible looks, and you're just trying to go about your day-to-day life. But then they just give you these horrible looks, and you're like, what the hell did I ever do to you?
Yeah, like,
you know?
You don't know me, I don't know you, so don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. And you have enough to worry about in your everyday life, you know? You have school to worry about, and maybe your family and all that sort of thing. Why the hell do you need their shit, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
It's just not fair that they treat you so badly, because nobody deserves to be treated like that.
But I think when you're older, you almost have enough, like, you know, guts to fight back. Like, when you're little, you're just like, oh, I'll go cry, you know? Like, now it's just like, too old to let them put me down. Yeah.
Yeah, so then you just sort of come back with something like, oh, you stupid bitch, you know? Yeah, that's true. I think mean girls are sort of insecure themselves, which is why sometimes they put down people that are stronger than them. Yeah. You know, like, I'm a pretty confident speaker and I'm pretty confident sort of a person, so, you know, mean girls would put me down to try and make me, try and make me act like them, you know?
Yeah, and also if people, like, if they think they're better than them, they'll, like, try and they'll put them down so they'll feel better, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. It's a horrible phase that girls do, you know?
You never really see it with guys, it's just girls.
Guys are more violent though, I think. Like, guys sort of would rather have a physical fight than, you know, say bitchy comments about each other.
Yeah, but guys are also a lot more equal to each other, you know, they accept people as they are, unlike most girls.
Yeah, that's true. But girls are bitchy in lots of different ways. Like, they backstab, you know, girls backstab, and that's... What do you think of backstabbing, Rachel?
I think it can be it's bad, but it's quite common, yeah. Like,
I think everyone does it,
Yeah, it's not, I don't just think it's a bitchy thing, like, a lot of people do it just because they feel like they might have gone to fight, so they turn around and say something about that person, you know.
I think it's hilarious how people say, oh, I heard you're backstabbing me, and I heard you're saying stuff about me behind my back. At the end of the day, they're going behind your back and saying exactly what you're saying about them. So, hypocrite, shut up.
Yeah, that's true.
Sign in!
But don't you prefer backstabbing in a way? Because if somebody says it to your face, then it hurts. But if they're backstabbing you and you don't hear it, then it doesn't hurt?
I reckon it hurts more when you hear them, sorry.
You can just add them whenever you want.
If it comes from other people, like you hear, oh, this person's been talking about you like this, then it can come back. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Face to face, you can sort of have a comeback in a way. Like, you don't have to just hide and think, oh, what am I going to do? Like, you know, you can come back to them and go, well, you can't say about me because, you know, you do this.
Yeah, that's true. If you and your friend got into a fight, and they told the school a secret about you, one of your actual secrets, would you go and tell the school a secret about them?
I don't think I'd be that low, but I would do something, like, I would talk to them about it.
I'd beat them up.
Yeah, exactly. I'd get very aggressive with them. But I wouldn't retaliate, because that's just, they're low enough to do that, and I wouldn't repeat it, so.
That's good.
Just kick their ass.
And what if the secret wrecked your whole reputation? Like,
leave.
Yeah, leave. There's always a million other schools.
There's always something you can do to get out of a tricky situation.
Yeah,
that's true. And about leaving, I mean, I left a school a little while ago, and I think it was the best thing I ever did. It was the best decision I ever made to get out of there, because, you know, those people knew too much about me, and, you know, starting fresh at a school where you know nobody, you know, it just gets you able to recreate yourself. You know, you can become somebody you weren't before, you know?
But I guess it's sort of different with a secret, because, like, if you have true friends, they'll stick with you, you know, they won't ditch you and go, oh my gosh, I just heard their secret, so I'm not like them anymore. Like, reputation doesn't matter, it's just if the people you really care about, you know, still think you're cool, then I'll still think you're okay, then it's fine.
That's true. But I mean, you know, as a friend, you trust your friends with your secrets.
Yeah.
You know, so if they went and just decided to tell somebody that because you were in a fight with them, then you know
there's trust, but you know, but you wouldn't want to lose all your other friends.
Yeah, I guess the rest of your friends, even if there was a secret going on about you, they wouldn't mind. You know, they wouldn't really change their opinion of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's what good friends are all about.
Yeah.
So what do you do about mean girls? When somebody's being a bitch to you, what do you do?
Sometimes I do retaliate. Sometimes I just, you know, try my best to ignore them. Just think it's the best way. Like if people give you bad stares and stuff, either just bad stare them back or just, like, you know, ignore them, like, you know, don't care about you.
I laugh at them.
Do you?
Because it's so ugly.
Like, don't care about you, don't care about your life, so don't butt into mine, you know?
Yeah, that's true, that's true. Okay. But, I mean, sometimes it's really hard to ignore, you know, like they're whispering behind your back, or like they're whispering, like, at the back of the class about you, and you... The thing about girls is they say things so that you can hear them, but they make it like they're trying not for you to not hear them. Like, they'll whisper behind their hand and go, no, but then they'll look at you, so you know they're talking about you.
Oh, that's very common. That's very common, and also a very stupid way to hide something.
Yeah, it's just a horrible thing, because you know they're talking about you. And I mean, you can't really say anything to them, can you?
Yeah, it is best to ignore them. Like, you're not going to turn around in the middle of class and go, shut up! Like, you know.
Yeah, that's true. What about telling teachers? Is that too primary school?
I don't...
To my friends.
Yeah, friends is like, letting it out is good, but not to a teacher, because teachers don't do anything at our school.
Nah.
They don't change anything, so...
What about if...
Because they hate you more, especially if they find out that you've told the teacher. They go, oh my gosh, she tells teachers.
Yeah, I guess that is true. You know, they just hate you more. You probably shouldn't tell the teachers, because the teachers don't really give a shit. What if the kids are being horrible and throwing things at you? What do you do then?
Well, if it gets too bad, you can, like, leave the school.
Why should you let the mean girls rule your lives? Like, why should you let them run you out of your school?
I think there are ways to retaliate, but telling your teacher, I don't think, like, I think there are some times where teachers can't do anything, you just need to do things for yourself, you know, like, if you tell a teacher, how is that going to make you feel any better? Like, that won't make you, it make you feel like you told someone, it won't make you feel like, oh, I did something to stop it, because it won't. Yeah,
that's true. But I guess if you... If somehow you can stop them, then it'll be good, because you can't, because then they can't do that to someone else.
Yeah.
You know, and you know if they're doing it to you, they're probably doing it to heaps of other people as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, thank you for coming here today, Rachel, and talking to me.
Are we done?
And thank you, Anna, for coming and talking to me today. And that was Tory Stories. See you later, guys.
Bye.